In today's video, I want to show you guys a simple nipple drinker setup that I did for my poultry pen. My poultry farm at this stage is a small scale broiler poultry farm. So I'm just doing a simple setup that can just carry for 50 or 100 birds, and I can also extend it depending on the way. I can also extend it depending on the number of birds I'm stocking in or part time. I'm stocking in part time. So first of all, I used a mini tank. This is a 20 liters mini tank. The essence of using this mini tank is so that if I want to miss any medication for them, I can easily do that from here. Because it's very important for you to have a mini tank so that in case there's any spill off in your pipes or your connection, the quantity of water that will be spilling in the farm will not be too much. And it also helps you for mixing of your medications and all that stuff too as well. So let's get right into it. So this is a simple setup. I drill a hole on this bucket. It's a 20 liters bucket. Then I use what we call back nuts. Back nut is something they use to connect tanks to a pipe outlet in any water supply system. So this back nut, you use gums to make sure that it's well locked and well sealed so there is no leakage of water from this area. So after this back nut is a 1-inch back nut. It's connected to an adapter. This is the adapter. Remember, all these adapters, all this stuff, we use shredding tape and gum to gum them to make sure that they are all properly locked. So after this adapter, the adapter connects to a 1-inch pipe. This is it. It's short, a very short one. I think about 5 inches. So from this 1-inch pipe, we had to use what we call a reducer. A reducer is the link between this 1-inch pipe and the 3/4 pipe, because these nipple drinkers are being connected to a 3/4 pipe. So in order to get this connection, a link between this 1-inch pipe and the 3/4, so we have to use what we call a reducer. A reducer that links from a 1-inch pipe to a 3/4. So from this 3/4, now got to use another adapter, what we call inner thread, 3/4 inner thread. It's connected to this flex pipe. The essence of using this flex pipe is so that if we intend to do any adjustment on the height level, it's not going to be a challenge. So we need something that is a bit flexible, that one can easily carry. You note very well, I had to suspend these pipes to the wall using a rope. You still can see look at the ropes very well. So I use them to suspend them. So when the birds are growing, I can easily raise them up and adjust it to the way settings I want. So the same inner thread adapter that is used here, I connected it down here too. I use the same thing here too as well. In here, there's something that we call nipple. The nipple connects this adapter to this flex pipe. Remember, we used threading tape and gum to make sure that all these setups are properly locked so that there is no leakage. So these are the nipple drinkers. This pipe is a short one. I have to do this short one so that if I'm adjusting, I can easily adjust, because most times I do like 50-100. So this space can carry only 50-100. So I need to make sure that the cables are not too, I need to make sure that the pipes are not too long so that it will just fit into this space. Then I have to do something innovative so that if I want to extend it, I can easily extend it without having too much stress. So at this end of this line, I use a valve, a 3/4 valve. The essence of this valve is to lock flow of water in case I don't want to continue this line. If I want to continue this line, what I'll just do, I'll simply open this valve so that water flows and continue with the other source. So after this valve, you can see when I opened it, some water dropped from there. Okay, let me lock it back again. So from this valve, we connected it to a short 3/4 pipe. So the 3/4 pipe links to this thing we call a union. See here, this is a union. The essence of this union is so that if I want to discontinue this line, I can easily just lose it from here. I can easily lose it from here and take it off. So it's just only this setup. So We use this union for easy fixing and easy connection. So this same connection is still good, and the same thing I did at that end from the from the mini tank, still the same thing I did here. I can easily connect this other line too. So this other line, what I'll be doing when I'll be fixing this, I'll use a back. I'll use something to lock up this back so that it terminates the water flow. So what I'll just do, I'll just connect it from this point. So even if I'm continuing any line, I have intention of extending this line to a longer nipple line that will contain more nipple drinkers. What I'll just do, I'll just fix them on this pipe. I'll just fix the nipple drinkers on a pipe like this and connect it to this line. So the advantage of using this valve is that I can easily connect the line, extend the line from here, or I can just take this off and just use just this. Depending on the size of the space that I'm using per time. Because when we are running broiler beds, we get to adjust the space where the beds are as they are growing. Because when the beds are smaller, you give them a small space. While they are growing, you give them bigger space. So that's why I had to do this first short line that can easily extend with this. Then in case I'm using the longer line, I then have to now join with a longer pipe that will run through the pen properly. So it's always best for you to do your setup in such a way that you can easily extend and easily reduce it, so that things are going to be much easier for you. So I hope you like this video. Please like and subscribe to this channel if you're new to this channel. I will add some videos of how I had to drill hole on this pipe. It's going to help you a long way, because it was a bit challenging for me to start thinking of how to drill a hole on these pipes to make sure that they sink in very well with the nipples. Because if the holes where you're connecting these nipples are not properly done, there's every tendency that there will be leakage and spillage. So I'll add the videos of how I drilled them, and even when we are doing the connection here for these back nuts, because all these connections are very important for one to do them very well. If you're not too good with plumbing work, I would advise you get a plumber and just show them how this connection was being done, so that they understand. Because not all plumbers, they know what to do, but they don't really know how the setup looks like. So it's best for you to show them this video for them to get to understand the things that they should use. It's a simple setup that anybody can do, but if you're not too conversant with plumbing work, plumbing stuff, it might now be like a challenge for you, because all of these places we use threading tape to lock it inside with gum to make sure that there is no leakage of water. So thanks for watching this far. I would advise you to still continue watching the other parts of the video, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Then check out this threads. Then point, go back to this point again. Okay. Then taking it while I'm pressing it. Can shift back a little bit so that I can remove. Okay. Hope you are taking this home. I have a YouTube channel that I do videos of stuff like this, so people can learn, just like I learned it too. Okay, come close. Still continue. I want you to pick this place. go back up. See now the size hasn't gotten, the size of the hole has not really fit in yet. So that means I need to open it up more. Okay, point here. How many minutes? 2 minutes. Still go. The longer the video, the more money. Okay. I want you to take this, all this edge. I use come on point here. Put underneath here so that someone can see. Are you seeing under there? Okay, take from this end. There's nothing. No. Okay, you can pause the video. Is it video? Okay, then become point here. Hope you are seeing inside here.
Yes.
Inside that place. Seen inside here. Center. Obago. Then look at all the lines. Are you sure?
It's Flame Bruce, the super